Bud Light went kind of gay, right? Bud Light just said Bud Light is for all people. And straight guys in Texas were like, I'll fucking kill myself. I'll fucking do it. If Bud Light was gonna lose all their straight fans off the tiniest of gay marketing, should have gone full gay on the marketing, right? Commercial should have been like, yo, sometimes you butt chug a beer and sometimes you butt chug your best friend. Bud Light. Because sometimes he's more than just a bud. Am I right? I'm 33 now. Millennial. Who else? Clap it up, millennials. Right? It's kind of sad because of the debt we're all in, right? Who's Gen Z? Clap it up. Right? Slower clap because of the ketamine that they're all. the ketamine delay. Like, I carry the 5. I'm millennial. I got Gen Z cousins. I'm trying to be cool with them. I'm being like, I'm lit. Right, guys? I'm lit. They're like, nobody says that anymore. I'm like, fuck me. Because I said I'm lit, but to them, I may as well have said, I'm the bee's knees. Huh? I'm the cat's meow doll. And that's the skinny. You know why Gen Z hates us? Because we're not natural on the self-facing camera videos, right? Gen Z's not just fucking natural. No matter what, they'll be like, fucking rest in peace, dad. Right? Stage 4, Millennials, we're smooth in real life. The moment this camera comes up, we're like, greetings, citizens. it is not but I. Some words are going out of fashion now. The word homeless, no longer okay. What's the new word, y'all know? Unhoused. We went from homeless to unhoused. Thank God we got to the core issue here. Yeah. Upgrading from homeless to unhoused is like being, you can't say homosexual anymore. The correct term is now sex a la homo. Okay? You know who does not care about the terms for sure is the homeless guy. Right? Never been a homeless guy ever jacking off on the train. And some lady's like, oh my God, a homeless guy. And the homeless guy's like, it's unhoused. You're a bigot, it's unhoused. Wow, you know what? I'm done. This is no longer a safe space. I'm done. And to think I was considering finishing on you. Wow. Wow. I told this joke to my friends once and he was like, is there anything creepier than a guy jacking off on the train who's homeless? I'm like, probably a guy jacking off on the train who has a home. That guy's weird. Right? Because he does that and goes home to his family. That's what? Then his wife wants to fuck, and he's like, sorry, babe, I'm pretty drained from my commute right now, so I can't. There we fucking go. Right? Be that. Not this, who's just like shaking his body in laughter. Nothing moves in this guy's face. You just know from the amount of shake he's doing how good the joke is. That was a good joke, so he was like... JK, I'm just an aging man. I've stopped giving a fuck. I'm trying to, age well though. Skincare, I'm in it. I want my skin to look so good, people think I'm Korean or something. Because the best skin in the game is who? Black people and Koreans, right? When a black dude fucks a Korean girl, the baby is a bottle of lotion, I think. I don't know, man. I want to age. I don't want to be like a white dude who hikes, escaping death, White friends every weekend. I hit Kilimanjaro Pass, bro. What'd you do? I was like, me? I discovered that if I fart, my knee hurts, okay? And I feel like as you get older too, like your perceptions of different ages change, right? Like when you were 8, didn't you think that 25 was the oldest age you could possibly be, right? When you were 8 and someone's like, hi, I'm 25, you'd be like, do you have dementia? You need me to walk you guys the street? Now I'm 33. If someone's like, hi, I'm 25, I'm like, got your nose. I got your nose, bud. And he's a 25-year-old dude, right? So he's like, give it back. Y'all are good. Y'all are fun. A lot of sex stuff. Let's make it illegal. Let's make it illegal for dudes to talk for a full 2 minutes after sex. How about that? Nothing we say is anything good in that 2-minute period post-fuck. Last time I fucked, finished, looked over at her, I was like, that was bonkers. That was bonkers. Her pussy is Looney Tunes. Great job, Usama. After every dude comes, he's dumb as fuck for 2 minutes, right? I've come and been like, ugh. Mamma mia. You ever come so hard it changes your race for a little bit? I like to think the exact moment I came and it was like, mamma mia, there was a man in Italy who came and was like, arewa. You know, like a sort of Freaky Friday type thing, right? So I just came back from Saudi Arabia. This is true. I did the Muslim pilgrimage to Mecca. You know about this? It's called Hajj. I call it Allah-palooza. Okay? Every religion has their holy sites, right? Muslims have Mecca, Jews have Jerusalem, Christians have Cracker Barrel, right? Old Christian living in a man. Cracker Barrel sounds like a white people unit of measurement. Right? How many crackers were there? About a barrel's worth? Y'all know the Mecca phrases too, right? When they're like, New York is the Mecca of theater. Have you heard that? Yeah. Love it. But can we remember that it's a holy city, please? I had a friend who was like, you know, Berlin is the Mecca of ass eating. I'm like, what? Can we not? Bring in sacred cities and the eating of ass. It is hard to see God if I have pink eye, right? This is my friend. She's like, what if I said Berlin was the Vatican of eating ass? I'm like, have you ever read the news? That already makes more sense. If you're not laughing, you're a pedophile. How about that? Huh? How about you look the part too, buddy?